Hello everyone, and welcome back to Melee Madness, where this time I'll hopefully remember to stay in third person. And obviously we're in Summersville? This place is called Summersville, right? Yes, Summersville. And we need to head inside the little robot location, and we'll probably kill more of the baddies that are outside, because obviously I record these like once a week, so these things will have respawned, which will be nice. And I've actually got a bit of a different thing I want to test out this time. Can you see this guy here? Well, he's fairly low level, which means... Oh, chainsaw time! Yeah, chainsaw! I can block with it, and... There's a level 1 Blood Eagle, everyone! Look at these damage numbers. And he staggers occasionally. This is a max strength melee character, people. This is about as good as a chainsaw's going to get. Let's try a power attack. Oh, that did like... Oh, 2 points of damage for a power attack. Oh man, look at me. Chainsaws suck. I want chainsaws to be so much better, but they're just not. Let's just... Oh. Okay. Let's go back to, the boxing glove. I'm just going to beat everyone up, then we'll go inside. Outside forces dealt with, and now we have this inaccessible door, but fortunately, Soul gave us the card we need to get in. So, here we go, inside to the little robotics place, where, look, there's actually, like, some pristine robots. Man, I need to get, like, shots of these at some point, maybe for, like, some wallpapers and stuff, because these are some cool-looking robots. And there's even, like, Mr. Handy models and stuff here, so if you want to, like, put those on display cases, that's cool. Oh, display models... This is a really nice looking place, but most important thing, talking to one of the best NPCs in the game that you only get to speak to during one quest, Skinner.
Oh. Well now, what do we have here? Are you another ghost? I cannot bring you the peace you require, Spirit. Leave me be.
Silence! I am the ghost of Appalachia Future, and I have a demand!
So I thought. No need to put on airs with me. I understand your plight, Spirit. My name's Skinner, and I am trapped in here, much like you are trapped in undeath. Now, what do you require to leave me alone?
The spirit requires a host and a Sultron body.
Well, Spirit, unfortunately, Assaultrons are military-grade hardware. As such, all of our machines have already been spoken for. Outstanding deal with the United States military, just waiting for pickup. You understand?
And yeah, I'm a general, so I could just this is something I legit recorded because I was just like, oh my god, I get to pull rank, that's so cool. But I do actually have to go for the strength checks with what's his face. So let's do that. I was planning on sticking with the ghost thing. How dare you, I am the ghost of Duncan himself. Which is something we don't actually know about, which is a slight plot hole, I suppose. But yeah, let's go with this strength 4+ check. You're going to give me that body or else.
And you'll do what exactly? Kill me? Release at long last? As welcome a change as that may be, I really should decline. But here, it's been so long since anyone's given even a thought to what I may want. You'll find it upstairs.
The Assaultron showroom access card, and oh, I can still do the thing. How dare you, I am the ghost of Duncan himself, you will give me this robot.
You? You're a Duncan? I perhaps see some distant resemblance, Spirit. But Mr. Duncan, why, they'd tan my hide if I gave away an Assaultron. Here, you may take the Protectron. You can find it in the adjacent room. It was slated for one of the lesser clans in the region, the Garahans or some such. Mr. Duncan, I'm sure, would be thrilled to keep it in the family.
There we go. So, yep, gotta go now. Thanks.
By all means.
Cool, so now we get a couple of key cards to get through to the Protectron showroom and upstairs to the Assaultron one. You can just lockpick your way through, and there's a couple of points where you can just, like, jump through and stuff. It's not too bad. We could attach to a Protectron body if we wanted, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go for actually getting the the better Assaultron body, I think. Can also go behind here.
Sweet oblivion.
Sweet Oblivion. Yes, yes, yes.
Someday.
Just run upstairs to... Oh, this is the Mr. Handy one. There we go. Through the Mr. Handy one. Can we disarm these? Okay, I can trigger them. That's not disarming. If I equip the Home Defense perk, you might be able to. Because Home Defense actually does have some uses outside of just construction. It's one of those very, very, very few perks that actually has, like, use outside of just constructing your own stuff. But yes, there's Assaultrons here, a pristine Assaultron body, and attached transmitter, so Polly gets back a nice, lovely Assaultron body to chill with. There we go. Nice and easy, and instant progress checkpointed. So once you've made your decision here, you can't change it. Which means you get an actual decision with consequence, because after you've done it, that's what Polly's going to be forever. There's this little hidden bit back here, which is not actually what I was going for. What I want to do is find the upstairs bit, but I don't know if I want to bother going through, yeah, a lockpick free door. So let's see if there's another way that I've forgotten about. Yes, here it is. Okay, if we head upstairs... Oh! There's a little interesting lore to this place, which I actually do want to show off. But, I've got to remember where exactly it is. Ah, here we go. So... No, not... Okay, not the vase. We want... Apologies, Mr. Duncan, first. Mr. Duncan, I've given a strong dressing down to the men involved in the altercation. I'm terribly sorry about them attempting to serve you the summons meant for your twin, and duly hope you can understand the mix-up. Unfortunately, the other Mr. Duncan continues to elude us. Are you sure he's not residing at a different address? Can you at least confirm I have this correct? 88888 Watchkey Street, Charleston. It also seems he's been avoiding your mutual place of business since the lockout occurred, though the men I've had stationed in the neighbourhood are having some trouble differentiating you two, as you've well seen. Is there any chance you might be willing to don a small item by which they can differentiate you two? A lapel pin or a rose in your jacket pocket? We at Gramercy and Ulster appreciate your patience in this matter. It is our sincere hope to have your brother found and access restored to your showroom in no time. Sincerely, William Ryan Gramercy, Esquire. There we go. So there's some stuff going on with Duncan and his twin, and yeah, I am still in third person, and negotiations. Let's give this a listen.
Oh, you've truly done it this time, Jonathan. This numeric obsession of yours will be our ruin. You've reminded me multiple times it's the only house in the city with that number. But leveraging our only... You... what? Oh, don't be a... Fine. Skinner!
Yes, Mr. Duncan.
Oh, my brother refuses to continue our discussion without his evening tea. Because he is a petulant child. Do fetch him some so we can be done with this.
Mr. Duncan, I hardly mean to be rude, but where exactly would you like me to bring this tea?
To my brother, you imbecile.
Your brother? At the cemetery?
What on earth are you talking about? Go downstairs, make his tea, and bring it to the desk directly in front of you where he is seated.
Sir, there's no one there.
Well, you don't see him?
No, sir.
Well, that simply won't do. Skinner, fetch my toolkit. You're clearly malfunctioning.
Very well, sir.
And there we go. It appears that Duncan and Duncan's, this robot place... apologies for triggering the things there. I did not mean to do that. But yes, Duncan and Duncan were a pair of brothers who had this robotics shop. One of them died, went to the cemetery, and the other one went a bit crazy. Just kind of felt like the other brother was alive, kind of denied the whole death and all that stuff. And hence all the ghost comments and stuff. And, oh man. Okay. Okay. Turrets are a bit annoying to deal with in this character. Do I? Oh man, I don't have any throwing knives, and I'm not allowed to use grenades. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch to first person for this. Just because... Oh, what the? That is doing no damage. Okay, let's just run. Let's run. Let's not worry about it. We don't need to kill two turrets. Thanks, Skinner. We're going back to the Wayward, okay? Let's just leave. Here we are, back inside the Wayward. Quick chat with Duchess.
Got one. Signal's coming through loud and clear.
You know, I don't throw the word hero around a lot. Come over here and let's discuss, huh? Now, I presume you found something that'll work for someone with my natural charm and gravitas?
Yep, you're going to be very pleased, because I actually got you the proper Assaultron body. I always do this with Polly. I haven't bothered with either of the other ones, because I want Polly to be happy. I can't help it.
Now that's what I like to hear. Seriously, thank you for sticking your neck out for me.
It's true. You've worked real hard putting things right for us. None of us are going to forget what you've done. But that really just leaves one last topic for us to discuss. Doesn't it? Crane, you ready to listen? I'm just warning you, I can't guarantee you're going to be happy with what I'm about to say.
I'm ready.
All right then. Follow me.
There are strength in numbers completed, and one L.
I've known where Crane is. I know where his treasure is. But, well, there's a problem.
So onto the elusive Crane. And here is the big reveal.
Honey, you awake? You want to give him a little nudge?
Oh, sure I can give him a nudge. Hey, Crane!
What in the name
Oh my god. I didn't even know you could just kill him straight away. Oh, I did that as a joke. I just punched him to death. Oh, I'm so glad that's included as an actual thing. And yeah, that thing was dangerous, Duchess. It could have killed everyone.
But it didn't, did it? Because I had it under control.
Those things can't be controlled, Duchess. It would have escaped and hurt someone.
And why do you think you get to make that decision?
Duchess, he's right here. If that thing had gotten out... Polly and I saw how brutal it can be. This was brash, but it wasn't wrong.
You, Solomon. You know, you could be real damn annoying when you're right. I need you both to just shut up for a bit, okay? There's a keycard and a map on Crane's body. I need one of you oafs to grab him.
This one's all you.
Oh man, that was great. Normally, it's quite actually nice, and Crane was obviously important to her in some way. There's a moment of silence after he has to die and everything, and it's beautiful, and I actually wanted to make a point of noting that emotions carry over more if you give them like time to breathe, you don't just rush through them. And this moment does that great, providing you don't just immediately punch Crane in the face and kill him. Which is quite amusing, and I really don't miss it too much. Okay, and here is Crane's map, entrance, cage code 071990, head deeper. Cool, that map totally makes sense.
Now, according to that map, the treasure is in some kind of cache inside Golly mine, sealed away behind a door. A door that card unlocks.
Golly mine. That's where Polly and I tracked the Scorched.
Son of a... Did Crane lure those damn things here when he found the cache?
Suppose we don't need to feel so bad anymore.
Solomon. Too soon.
Sorry.
Now, this cache. I tried to check it out myself, but I didn't get real far. Right now, I want you to take those items and I want you to get out. I pay my debts. There's your fee. But I need you to get out of my sight for a bit. Go.
Oh man. Duchess is not real happy with me there. Still can battle with her and stuff it seems, but yeah. Okay, now I need to find Crane's treasure. And well, that's the angriest I've ever got Duchess. Man, Melee Mike's supposed to be the good guy, and I'm doing everything just wrong. Alright, inside Golly Mine now, and oh, bunch of mole rats. What? Oh, okay, if you guys are going to be... Oh, I think one of them burrowed. I was going to say, if they're going to be really nice and just chill here, that'd be lovely. But yep, okay, only one of them burrowed. Let's just run over to where the door is, and then see what interesting treasures lie behind. And here we have the little restricted area with the key code, which I think was 071990? Yay, I actually remembered it. I have a really bad memory, so I'm impressed with myself for that. And make sure to grab a stim pack on the way, and then we'll use a little ID card reader to get inside. Through the door we go, and Robco staff only. Your presence has been logged by Robco Security. So yeah, we have a little Robco factory storage facility place here, and it's locked by a level 1 lockpicking thing. I mean, sure, I could totally unlock it, but I want to go the way it doesn't require me to lockpick and lets me punch an ant to death. And then you head down the tunnels, and oh man, the lighting looks really nice. I'm hoping it'll hold up in the recording. Ooh, let's take some of that stuff to sell. Because I know obviously on YouTube, darker lighting doesn't look so good. But in the game right now, I'm telling you, oh, this looks pretty. Okay, there's a button. Just to skip over the need to lockpick there. And then, yep, find Crane's treasure. Big old door there. And a system registration terminal. Let's just hack this nice and quickly. There we go. And George, house is shutting down the auto cache project. Please wipe this before they seal the place. I hope you're happy, K. Okay, and tour guide walkthrough. George, they're moving up the first tour. I know you said it'd take 6 months, but we've got 2 weeks. Here are my notes for the tour. I left more in the cache for priority fixes. Clean them all up before the guests arrive. Get it done. 10 steps to sale. 1. Prior to customer arrival, register your Pip-Boy with this terminal using selection on the previous screen. Do this first. It's the only way to shut off the security. Legal will skin us if we turn in more injury forms, and then that's more injury forms. 2. Approach the customer with a friendly but firm handshake. Don't shake anyone's hand, we're still in a pandemic. 3. Lead the customer to the entrance and run through the included Robco Auto Cache Introduction script. 4. Position yourself inside the scam ring in front of the cache entrance. 5. Present registered Pip-Boy toward the patented Robco Easy Access Eye. Just have them stand still inside the ring, it's not rocket science. 6. Proceed inside the cache. 7. Run through the included Auto Cache Tour script. 8. Proceed to Robco Mega Dispenser. 9. Give customer a dispenser token and request they deposit it in the slot of their choice. We've only got one token left. Left it on the podium in the showroom. Do not lose it. 10. Escort the customer out with their very own keepsake, while reciting the Robco Cache Customizability script. House will take any reason to shutter us. Wants for resources for something personal. This tour needs to sparkle, George. Left some sparkle under the desk. Don't mess this up. And yeah, House will take any reason to shutter us. Could that be Mr. House? Hey, lore and stuff. And yes, register the Pip-Boy device.
Pip-Boy detected. Registration complete. Countermeasures disabled. You may now present Pip-Boy at access point.
There we go, and now it lets us present the Pip-Boy. There's also this thing. The sign in front of you appears to indicate how to enter the cache. Register your Pip-Boy, stand inside the circle, straight inside. Nice and simple. Although those 10 steps were much more like 5, spread out unnecessarily. And, this is embarrassing, but I've forgotten how we get down there. There we go, here's the door. Here's the door. I didn't forget. I was just showing off that barred door again, because it's so interesting. Oh, and, yep, scam me.
Valid Pip-Boy detected. Access granted. Welcome, prospective Robco customer.
Cool. So we're a prospective customer. And yeah, let's head inside. And oh, look at how beautiful there's barely... There's one purified water. Yeah, it's a little factory. Let's turn on the light here. Waste handling. Oh, those are buckets. Oh, and a couple of caps too. And there's another cap stash here. 52 caps, man. It's a lot, actually. I'm going to have to buy some stuff soon, because I've got way too many caps all of a sudden. At the time of recording, hopefully this will be fixed soon, but there's still some glitches with player vending, which can let unscrupulous types basically buy items you don't have on sale. So I've been avoiding playing on public too much, because that could just be quite bad, really. And oh, here's the exit bit with the barred door just here. So yeah, that's the barred door. And oh, more plasma grenades I can sell. Why am I picking up things to sell? I've literally just spoken about the fact that I've got too much money. And I'm like, oh, better grab some more stuff to sell. But yeah, this location has a little bit of loot. There's, oh, fresh food. With add food here note. George, we're working with reverse stuffs here, so it needs to be stacked meticulously. Think window display at Grey and Gould's. Food's cheap, get as much as we can afford, and build from there. So yeah, this place was clearly meant to, like, showcase Rob Cohen, all of the great things, but Treasury bonds, 100, read. Like your investments safe and secure your future with our insert final name system. Built to order, each insert final name is the perfect balance of security, convenience, and frugality. Access any time of the day or night without meddlesome and high-maintenance human guards. Order yours today. Coming, insert date. Cool. Yeah, this is quite a nice place. Oh, personal security as well, where there's actually, like, weapons. So, they weren't able to get much food, but they got the weapons at least. A couple of them. This place is clearly not fully completed, and yep, we've got a little ventilation system going or whatever. It's a nice little location, but the thing we really need to focus on is through here, where it's an ant! Oh, I missed. And there we go, killed the ant. And through we go. And this room with a bunch of Robco auto caches, which are quite important. But first off, we need to pick up the Mega Dispenser Test Token. And now, loot the cache. So, coin slot energy weapon, shotgun, rifle, pistol, unarmed, melee weapon, or one-handed melee weapon. Oh, two-handed or one-handed. And, oh man. I'm trying to remember what I need. I feel like a two-handed melee weapon. Be nice to get, yeah, because I got a couple of two-handed melees. I've got a good one-handed melee. This one is pretty decent. So let's see if I can get some good two-handed melee weapon. That'd be nice to have. And yes, insert the token. And what do I get? Oh, a bloodied sledgehammer with faster swing speed. That is actually quite good. Like, that is better than I expected. It's level 50 as well, which is important. Yeah, look at this thing. That's pretty decent, man. I'd have liked it as a 3-star, but that was pretty good. And yes, now we need to go back and speak to Duchess to turn this in and be like, hey, Grain's treasure was this sledgehammer. Isn't it great? So, back inside the Wayward, and oh dear.
Well, we've been having a little discussion with your friends here. Word around the water cooler is you found Crane's treasure. Good for you. Time to cover your end of the deal. Pay up.
Now, before we do that, I just want to point out Duchess is upstairs, which does seem to happen sometimes. No idea why. I'm guessing it's because she was upstairs previously, and I didn't give her time to walk downstairs or something like that. But yeah, so this guy here is just pointing at the ceiling whilst Duchess is perfectly fine. But yeah, of course, boss, the place was pretty empty, but there was a weapon.
A weapon? Singular? Let me see it.
And I show him the weapon.
That's it? Fine. You give me that, I suppose we can call it even. Unless you can make me a better offer.
And there's a charisma, intelligence, there's attack, which you should not do. Sure, take it if you don't want your weapon. There's also, if your strength is less than 3. Look at me, you think I could carry everything out of there? How about I give you the key to the cache and you take what's inside? Which is nice. But the charisma one is quite interesting. You want your crew to be taken seriously, right? This starts with looking the part. You can't be seen with a weapon this unimpressive. This weapon's great. So intelligence 4+. How about access to a robotics shop in Summersville full of pristine bots instead?
Summersville, huh? Good bots will fetch a pretty penny. Fine. You got yourself a deal. This is good work. Here, something to show you're one of us. Welcome to the Free Radicals.
And there we go, a Radical's face mask. Being hit and melee generates a stealth field once per 30 seconds. And yeah, we're not going to stick with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to quit out and then load up the game again. And what this will do will let us just... I'm going to do it straight away so we don't get an instance checkpoint, but yes, this is going to let us just farm for a different mask. You only get one mask in the end, but let's just cut ahead to the point where I've actually got a mask that I want.
This is good work. Here, something to show you're one of us. Welcome to the Free Radicals.
I suppose that could...
Yes! Oh, finally! Jeez.
Well, I try and stop my hands.
Yeah, Duchess is talking or whatever. Man, it is... We're just about to hit the hour mark on recording. We were just past half hour when I first started this. This is by far the longest time I've ever spent trying to get the mask I want. Yes, I just wanted an unyielding mask, because I've got bloodied weapons. It makes sense to have the unyielding mask. Let's put this thing on, just to show what it looks like as well. Here it is, the Radical's face mask. It's really not that pretty. I get to keep the headband, apparently. Or is this a headband for the mask itself? Let's see. We don't have that thing. It's King Grognak. No, it's not the King Grognak headband. It just has its own headband. Because of course it does. Cool, so this is what we look like now. Fortunately, we're from the back most of the time, so it's not so bad. But yeah, let's just finish this quest off. Because, oh god, I've got so much other stuff I need to do. I'm supposed to be promoting a video right now. Anyway, Duchess, yeah, you got held hostage. Doesn't matter though, because I got a cool mask.
I guess that went about as well as it could have. Though I do wish maybe you hadn't struck a deal with them in the first place. At least they're out of our hair. For the time being.
And yep, we're still alive. I count that as a win.
You and me both, darling. That said, I value that man's word about as much as a Brahmin fart. Having Saul and Golly back on their feet, though, should level the playing field in case he gets any ideas. Solomon, you think you and Bessie can go grab Polly's new ride before those boys do?
I can make it happen, Duchess.
Attaboy. Well, honey, I'm real sorry Crane's leads didn't pan out quite like we'd hoped. And while I can't magic up a better treasure for you, what I will do is foot you a discount. You'll never pay full price here while I'm still above the ground. Really, it's about the least I could do at this point. Honestly, thank you. We're on our feet now because of you. You take care of yourself out there, honey. One wayward soul to another.
50 script, which is a considerable amount. 100 caps, which is not a considerable amount, but there we go, the elusive crane is done. And yeah, discounts now at Duchess is great. Plan for the bow, which you can buy from either of the faction vendors, but you get free here. And a bunch of XP to give me a... Wait, seriously, I'm not a level up from that? That looked like it was a level up. Oh, look at that! That... You can't even see the line there. That is... Man, I'm so close to leveling up. But yes, there we go. I've completed those quests. You'll notice no other quests showing up. If we check on main quests, it's now just for new arrival. The Overseer is in Sutton. I should go and speak to her. And that is what we will do. But we will do that next time. Because, like I said, I spent almost half an hour trying to get this dang mask. Just unyielding, and we've still got this bloody sledgehammer, which is nice at least. We'll try mod that out, see what we can do with it next time. Because yeah, this thing is bloodied. That is bloodied. I think the boxing glove as well is bloodied. What else have we got? The shepherd's crook sucks, but we just use that for free range, really. The sword is bloodied. I've got so many bloodied weapons on Melee Mike. I'm going to check the armor as well. Okay, this one's just bolstering. This one's, yeah, life-saving. Life-saving again, which I don't really need. Then troubleshooters? Yeah, and zealots. Okay, so we've got no unyielding armor, which would be a nice thing if we went full-bloodied with Melee Mike. But even just with the mask, it's quite good. Anyway, do leave a like if you enjoyed this series. There's 3 episodes to the Wastelanders part now, and like 50 episodes to the whole previous part, so you can watch the entire playlist if you want. It's always linked at like the start. Also, Gemini Games, the video I collaborated in, and it happened to go live as I was recording this, so I'll leave that down in like the pinned comment. Do shout at me if I haven't done that, because I will almost certainly forget. But yeah, go check that out as well, because it turns out only me and Semra, who's in on the Survivalist, had like face cam parts in it, which I assumed everyone had. And from a quick scroll through, it seems to just be us and everyone else is their in-game characters, which is kind of amusing because I was not expecting that. But yes, thank you all very much for watching. Melee Mike will return next Monday at the same time. As always, thanks for watching. Sarge out.